If you want to build muscle as fast as possible and actually see progress when you look at yourself in the mirror, then you definitely need to make sure your workout routine is as effective as possible. I've been training for almost 3 years and already built an aesthetic physique that I'm proud of. I'm about to give you all my knowledge in this video, so go ahead and drop a like for me and let's get started. Alright, before I give you guys the tips and tricks, I want to show you guys my own fitness journey. So obviously this is me now. This was me, I would say, almost 3 years ago. And since then, you can really see I've built an aesthetic, lean, muscular body. So I actually know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to give you some random BS that doesn't work. Alright, for number one, I want to give you guys the basics. You probably already noticed, but as the video really starts to progress towards the end, the advice is really going to progress as well. So this is the basics. Never train the same muscle group back to back. So let's say you're hitting chest, you don't want to go to the gym the next day and train chest. And the day after that, you don't want to train your chest again. You should be giving each muscle group after you train them 2 days of rest. Now you see these muscle groups right here, calves, forearms, and abs. These muscle groups, you can get away with training them back to back because they're a small muscle group and they really recover fast. Now I'm not telling you to go to the gym and train your calves 6 days a week, no. But you can get away with training them back to back. Alright, for number two, I want you to analyze your physique. So take off your shirt and actually look at yourself in the mirror. See what muscle group isn't really developed. For me, I'll give you mine. It was my legs. So when I started my fitness journey, I would skip legs because I just wanted the aesthetic look. But what I didn't realize, that was actually holding me back. I'm not going to get into too much details. But once you have analyzed your physique and you got your weak muscle group, I want you to train that muscle group right after your rest day. The reason for this is because right after your rest day, you have more energy, you're mentally ready, and this one is very important. Your nervous system is recharged. This is the main reason right here why your body needs rest day. Without rest days, your nervous system is going to get fried and you won't be able to recover. So keep that in mind and let's get to number three. Now I know most people don't just want to put muscle, they want to look aesthetic and actually look good. So let's go over that and how to effectively do this. So these muscle groups right here, you want to train them more than the other muscle groups. That's because these muscle group right here is really going to make your physique look aesthetic as much as possible. Now there's a lot of other muscle groups that makes your physique aesthetic as well, but for now I just want to go over the main three. But if you guys want me to make a full aesthetic body guide, go ahead and comment and I'll make it. Alright, for number one, you want to be training your shoulders and arms. So the reason for this is because your shoulder and arms is really going to make your upper body look wider. And also it's going to make your waist look smaller than it actually is, which is exactly what you want to build an aesthetic physique. I do want to mention you shouldn't train your arms too much because if you do it too much, it is going to make your physique unaesthetic. But your shoulders, on the other hand, you can't go wrong with it. You see my shoulders right here, they look very overdeveloped. And that's a good thing because the wider your upper body, the more aesthetic you will look. And then for muscle group number two, before I actually go over it, I want you guys to actually start taking notes, because if you're just watching this for pure entertainment, then it's just going to make you feel good because you've watched a productive video, but it's not actually really going to help you. So maybe just write it down, or you can just go on your phone and go on the notes app and just write it down. Alright, for the second muscle group, it's going to be your back, but mainly your lats. Now as you can see in this picture right here, my back is looking very aesthetic, and the reason for this is because I have a lot of muscles and obviously I'm lean, but the main reason is because I have big lats and it's giving me that V-shaped physique to make it really look aesthetic. Now the reason why you want to train your upper chest more than your lower chest, because your upper chest is really going to make your chest look aesthetic from the front, and if you train your lower chest more than your upper chest, it's just going to give you that man boob, and you don't really want that as a man. And the second point is training your front abs. Now obviously training your front abs is going to make your stomach look aesthetic, and the reason why you don't want to train your side muscle group, yeah, you're going to look big, but it's just you're gonna look bulky and not aesthetic. And then for number four, and the most important one, is staying consistent. Obviously the best workout routine in terms of how many days you should go to the gym is 6 days a week. But I know most people aren't going to be like, I can't handle that much. Well, if you're not motivated to go to the gym, I'll have like a motivation video that I made personally that's really going to help with your mindset. You should see it towards the end of the video. But if you actually are busy and somehow your health is less important than whatever you're doing, then you can go to the gym 4 days a week. Now this is the least amount of days you should be actually training. But if somehow you still can't do it, then what you can do is go to the gym 3 days a week. Then for one of the days, you can have a home workout. And if I were in your position, I would just set aside like 10 minutes and do one of those follow along 10-minute videos. And the best muscle group to train at home is chest. I've actually made, I think it was only like 45 minutes chest workout video you can watch and follow along. Now obviously that's just for beginners, but if you think that's too easy, what you can do is just follow it along 2 times or maybe 3 times. Now if you actually took notes from this video then applied it to your gym routine, I guarantee you your workout routine is going to take your physique to the next level. And if you're still watching this and you're like, bro, this was a good video, but not gonna lie, it's just something else is just holding me back. Whether there's a problem you're facing or it's just a problem holding you back, what you can do is book a 30 minutes consultation with me. I'll have it linked down in the description, and I purposely made it very cheap so everyone can afford it, and you already know it's going to be effective. So if you found this video helpful, go ahead and drop a like for me, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.